Hi, my name is Brianna, and welcome to my reaction commentary channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 4 of Hannibal. And y'all, I don't know what's happening. The show is haunted, and we have ghosts. Also, Hannibal is a vampire who grew up in a castle. Bedelia still wearing fabulous clothes and drinking all the alcohol that she can because Hannibal has been impulsive and he likes to stab people in the temple at the dining room table. And then he allows the blood to soak into the table. Sir, you used to care about cleanliness a lot more in Season 1, and your impulsivity is like the least of my worries right now. Bedelia is out here being Hannibal's unwilling accomplice. She's forced into the situation. She's over here drowning herself in the tub every episode. My girl is going down, and she's going through it. I feel sorry for you. Just hold on a little bit longer. The last we saw Will, he met Chio back at Hannibal's crib, and she was watching over a man who may or may not have eaten Hannibal's sister, Misha. We don't know. The point is, it doesn't really matter because Chio ended up killing him because Will did what Hannibal would do and forced her into it. Hannibal, Will, you two are adorable, but your love connection keeps leaving people dead, and that's not fair. We need to work on it. Speaking of work, we have Jack and Detective Ronaldo back at the chapel confessing their sins and their regrets from the past. I'm sorry. Hey, you two sirs, do me a favor and let it go. I understand vengeance and revenge. I love vengeance and revenge. I might like them a little bit more than I like justice. That's not the point. The point is, y'all gotta realize when your opponent is just simply better than you, and sometimes you just gotta give up. I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with it. You know the saying that quitters never win? Well, when it comes to Hannibal, if you just quit looking into him, your likelihood of living is a lot better. And still possibly R.I.P. Alana, because we don't know. She's the last one in Hannibal's House of Horrors that he left back in America, that we don't know her fate. I mean, it was a pretty bad fall. But girl, hopefully you bounced. Oh girl, Alana, my poor sweetie. I need answers, and hopefully we're gonna get them. But before we do, if you can do me a quick favor, like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, follow my Patreon for full-length reactions to Hannibal Season 2 and Hannibal Season 3 as we go, and that way we can skip the chit-chat and get straight to the good part. We're getting another flashback. What's up, Chilton? I mean, I'm sorry that you died.
Each of us intersected.
Oh my God.
2 feet of intestine.
It's not funny. I'm uncomfortable.
The dead at least have the luxury of being done with what they lost.
Chilton, are you dead? You should be dead. There is no way that you should be alive.
That little itch must be telling you something.
Wait, you're telling me that Chilton lived and now he's hanging out with Mason?
Are you wearing makeup? How long does it take you to put your face on in the morning?
Now that I've got the routine down, no time at all.
You show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Mason, you creep. Always been a creep. Ain't no way. How is Chilton alive? Chilton has literally been disemboweled by Gideon, followed by being shot in the face by Miriam. Oh, crap. Maybe Chilton can't be killed. Like, maybe stupidity never really dies. Okay, prosthetics. Y'all better work.
Now we can talk face to face.
Mason, I don't have time for you.
You have offered quite a substantial reward.
Yes, $1 million. 1 million. We advertise worldwide.
Mason is a villain from, like, Batman.
I want to understand Hannibal Lecter to better understand myself.
You survived him.
I know somewhere Dr. Lecter is going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down it and very likely having a good, fun time.
I mean, he's still cooking and eating people. His heart is broken. Is this the same actor that played Mason before? Because the voice is different. I don't know what I was expecting from this episode, but Chilton being alive and like becoming partners in crime with Mason to get revenge on Hannibal was not on my bingo card.
Supposed to leave. We couldn't leave without you.
This scene again, I hate it. Stop hurting Will. Hannibal, I'ma hurt you. For real, for real. Yeah, Will, you should have, like, PTSD from what happened. Because this is when Abigail walked in. I mean, the ghost of Abigail.
You're well enough for a visitor?
Oh, shoot. It was really Chilton this whole time.
You were expecting someone else.
He was hoping for someone else.
I was hoping for someone else.
Will, my son, you're still in there. I love you,
He
sweetie.
knew exactly how to cut you.
So the conversation was real.
He wanted you to live.
But we didn't.
Ah, my girl.
What bothers me the most is, I think it was easy for him.
Yeah.
Shooting monkeys in a barrel. You had encephalitis. I do not know what my excuse was.
Chilton, you were never the smartest one.
I have literally felt your pain. We have matching scars.
I mean,
You need a friend.
not you, Chilton.
There's opportunity here. For both of us. We can catch the man who framed and maimed us.
Will can. Chilton, you can't.
There's no opportunity here, Frederick. Not for you.
He knows. He always knows. Will knows.
The optimist believes we live in the best of all possible worlds. The pessimist fears this is true.
I'm a pessimist. Happy to be here. Wait, Will, are you dreaming again? This music is dramatic as hell. God damn, do I have to keep watching all of the people I love be butchered? So this must be like in the past 8 months when like Will was recuperating.
I had hoped you would come look for me, but I understand why you didn't.
I mean, y'all almost died together. That's enough socializing.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Well, I'm here to make sure that you don't contradict the official narrative.
Hey,
Well, we're officers of the FBI, wounded in the course of heroic duty.
kinda.
It's not true.
I was gonna say more like petty revenge that was a plan that was not well thought out.
Not all our choices are consciously calculated.
They need to be.
You remember when you decided to call Hannibal?
Of course they know. Of course they know, Will.
I wasn't decided when I called him. I just called him. I deliberated while the phone rang. I decided when I heard his voice.
Oh, that's so sweet. Also creepy, but also so sweet.
Told him we knew.
He did.
I told him to leave,
That too.
so I wanted him to run
Why?
Because I love him.
because he was my friend.
Okay. We're gonna work towards it. It's baby steps. We're admitting our feelings. Y'all want to run away into the sunset together. I don't blame you. Jack, he's been through a lot. Also, he's in love. So don't be too harsh on my boy. My girl Lana, do we finally get to figure out what the hell happened, girl? Hey, what's up, girl? Ooh, I hope you got good insurance. Because damn.
What I said before,
Chilton.
I will say again, which is something you cannot say, that I did not warn you.
I mean, that is true.
Cannot see what you will not see.
At least she remembers.
Until it shoves you out a window.
Abigail pushed her, but whatever.
You told me a lot of marrow got into my blood. And that I should expect to find myself thinking differently.
Hallelujah.
That depends on what we're thinking.
I do not mean to kick you when you are down.
Chilton, stop being a dick.
I'm just reminding you how you got down.
Oh, shit. He's never gonna change. A bullet to the face, it's like nothing ever happened.
We could all use a little group therapy while we're down here.
The last thing y'all need to do is be in a group together.
Will Graham could use a breakthrough.
Being broken was his breakthrough.
Being broken was yours. Will has not had his breakthrough
I'm
yet.
not gonna lie, Chilton is onto
He
something.
is saving that for Dr. Lecter. It's only a matter of time before they are back in each other's orbit.
Arms.
Some English on the ball, as it were.
Chilton, can you back up? Personal space. Bad memories.
You were so afraid of me. The last time I saw you.
Girl, at this point, I don't know if it's PTSD or if it's a literal haunting. Well, what the hell?
What are you doing here?
Sir, get up.
I guess I'm looking for you. What are you doing here?
He's brooding.
Visiting old friends.
You're not tempted to forget?
I don't want to forget.
Apparently, he's willing to forgive.
Building rooms in my memory palace for all my friends.
Friendship with Hannibal is blackmail, elevated to the level of love.
She's not wrong.
Mutually unspoken pact to ignore the worst in one another in order to continue enjoying the best.
Soulmates. Will's got a lot
I
going on.
came here to be alone, Alana.
You came here to be with the ghost of Abigail because she was murdered where you're sitting, sweetie.
If you wouldn't mind.
But also, he said, girl, get out. Because he needed a friend before all of y'all ended up losing 50% of your blood supply. But no, everyone wanted to think that Will was a killer. I mean, Hannibal did set it up to make it look like Will was a killer, but still, they didn't have faith. And you are here to hang out with her ghost. Abigail, sweetie. R.I.P., but also, like, Alana, this color on you. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I was distracted by good fashion once again. Is that my girl Margot? Margot! Oh my god, I missed you. But also, Margot, what are you doing here, girl? You got away, and you got your money. Alana, you look good. Oh no, a horse. Oh no, a horse.
I'm Dr. Blue. You're the new psychiatrist. I went one exit too far on the expressway, came back along the service road. I'm not sure if this is my entrance. This can be your entrance. It isn't easy to find the first time you come.
Are they?
I'm Margot Verger.
Are we? Don't make me ship it.
Yes.
Don't make me ship it, because I will do it, and I will do it joyfully.
Can you please let your brother know I'm here?
Oh, screw Mason.
He knows. Some people have trouble talking with Mason. So, if it bothers you, or you can't take it, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Maybe you should only talk to Margot.
If my brother offers you chocolate, politely refuse.
Absolutely refuse. Also, kind of like it would have been better if Hannibal would have finished Mason off, but I'll save that for another episode.
Good afternoon, Mr. Verger.
Even Mason got a haircut.
You see, I'm free, Dr. Bloom.
This house.
I'm right with the risen Jesus, and it's all okay now.
Mason, you do know that, like, everyone hates you, right? Because you're
Dr.
horrible.
Lecter got deeper inside you than he did any of us.
You know what? That's what you get for making a perverted joke, Mason.
You're supposed to share any relevant information you find on Hannibal Lecter with the FBI.
I want you to understand, Dr. Bloom, that this is not a revenge thing.
Forgiveness isn't all it's cracked up to be, Mr. Verger. I don't need religion to appreciate the idea of Old Testament revenge.
Okay, I'm on the side of revenge, but we gotta be smart about it. And having Mason as your partner in crime is not smart. That trauma. The tie! Very smart! And then you called Bella, and Bella was like, hello?
Did I die?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
You're not going into the ground with me, Jack. So stop trying.
Don't do this to me.
I know I was dead. I thought if I could hear your voice, we both wouldn't have to die alone.
I don't want it.
I'm not afraid of what it will be like to be dead.
I mean, you have been trying to get up out of here for a little while, Bella.
You are losing focus, Jack.
I have refocused. Homeland security is the priority now. Terrorists are more frightening than psychopaths.
Not to me.
Really.
I mean, you have a personal vendetta.
First thing you did after getting shot in the face was copyright Hannibal the Cannibal.
The smartest thing he's ever done. I support it.
You are alive because you did not pull that glass from your neck. Will Graham is alive because Hannibal Lecter likes him that way.
True, true. Mm-hmm.
Those friendships that ends after the disemboweling.
I would argue with these two. That's tantamount to flirtation.
It is foreplay. Chilton's right.
You're letting Hannibal have him hook, line, and sinker.
You'll excuse me, Dr. Chilton. I like to be home in the evenings when my wife wakes.
Is Chilton trying to, like, bring together the ghetto Avengers? Between the four of y'all, they're still alive. None of y'all can run very fast to attack Hannibal. I'm not going to cry. Not today. Y'all aren't gonna get me. Not today. Jack is so tender with Bella, but he's so gruff with everyone else. Wait, what are we doing? Why are things ominous? I don't like the slow-mo, and I don't like the close-up. I I don't like the implications. Oh no, that they just had her just like stop breathing. I'm fine. I'm not gonna cry, but like what the? I was not expecting this. I thought we were gonna be back in Italy, just like poking holes in people's brains and eating people's arms. You know, the good times.
Jack.
Oh no! No, don't do it.
God, I love you in white.
My eyes are too blurry and I can't even freaking see my computer screen.
Jack?
No!
She'll look beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad that Alana's there to help you during this time, Jack, because y'all need friends.
That should change the view from these windows. Not right if the view stays the same.
God dang it, y'all know that my soft spot is doggone Bella. She's gotten me ever since her first, like, debut on the doggone show. Oh no, I can't stop crying. I'm a baby. What the hell has happened to me? I used to be a thug. Y'all are just rubbing it in now. She looks so cute and Jack is so happy. Y'all suck. I mean, I will say that this is still a better ending than like if she would have died in Hannibal's office in that one episode. Hannibal, you asshole. Part of me is like, oh, he's kind of sincere because he did kind of like Bella. But like, more than liking Bella, he would twist the knife into Jack a little bit more. He did the same thing with Miriam's arms and Beverly's body. Jack, some things don't need to be read. Just let it go.
I'm so sorry about Bella, Jack.
It could legit just be 50-50 on if he's playing you or not. Oh, Will, you're cute in your suit.
Still think she was hoping to die while I was out of the room. I was there when her heart stopped. And I held on to her till her brain died.
Which is what he wanted. I mean, wherever she is, I hope it's more restful than wherever the hell Abigail is, because that girl is still going through it.
She had to die on me. Knew it was coming. And it still smarts. I know what's coming for you, Will. You don't have to die on me, too.
Did Hannibal write Will a letter as well? Or is it the same letter? I don't know. I can't see anything. I look like a drowned freaking rat because my eyes are dumb.
I sang, ow.
Blood is flowing.
Mason, I don't feel bad for you.
Nerves are intact. Pain is a good thing.
This is why you can never legally work in the health industry, Corndale.
Mason, where do you keep hiring these people?
I pay you a large salary to be responsible for my care and feeding.
And all that entails.
I would like you to begin arrangements for Dr. Hannibal Lecter to be eaten alive.
The prosthetics team is having the time of their lives during season 3. At the very least, y'all can get him, like, a better hairpiece.
Europe is where a man of his tastes would settle. And that's how you'll find it.
Why are you helping Mason?
Things either amuse him or they don't, and if they don't, well, you didn't.
Genuinely,
I
Catherine.
like this new Alana.
Last time we spoke, he promised he'd kill me.
He also gave you an out.
Why not take this to Jack Crawford?
Jack's done at the FBI.
I'm curious, Dr. Bloom. I have found you in my pocket. Do tell. I'm all ears. They've just been redistributed.
Do tell, though.
You're preparing the theater of Hannibal's death. You're just doing my part to get him to the stage.
My problem is your plans never work. When are we gonna realize that, like, we as a team suck?
Where's Will?
He's already gone, Jack. Will knows what he has to do. Do you?
Y'all knew he would leave. They need to talk about their relationship and see where things go. Also, we have to convince Hannibal not to eat Will. Will, did I know that you also sailed? I knew that you fly fished. Will, did you sail all the way to Europe to be with Hannibal? Because that's freaking adorable if you did. It's insane and it's madness. And apparently that's exactly what he did. What was this episode? What in the multiverse? Alright, and that concludes Season 3, Episode 4 of Hannibal. And y'all, I cried like a baby. I was not ready to be drop-kicked in my heart with this episode. I wanted to know what happened in the 8-month time jump between everyone being gutted by Hannibal and then Hannibal just living his best life in Europe, but I was not expecting that the 8 months in between would be so sad. Show, you are mean, you are cruel, and y'all know that Bella is close to my heart. And I want to say RIP to my girl. She was a real one. She's been through it. That's one person that they don't have to bring back as a ghost anymore. Let Bella rest. She is tired of dealing with all of y'all, and so am I. Because all of y'all have lost your minds. I started out this episode being like, yes, revenge and vengeance. I love it. I want to see it. But I don't want to see it this way and with these people. Because you know what? Y'all have been through a lot. And maybe you just need to let it go. I mean, hello, Chilton. You're still alive. I don't know how. I do not know how. I thought Abigail has been through a lot, you know, with dying and coming back and being eviscerated. But you know what? Chilton might have this one in the bag. Shout out to the prosthetics. They're doing their job. I mean, all considered, he looks good. He's just not very smart. Let it go, Chilton. Get your money. But also, like, I don't understand why Chilton is actually out here living a life that would cause any, like, attention to be put on him. Because as far as they've shown us, Hannibal thought that Chilton was dead after Miriam shot him in the face. So I would keep a low profile until they were like, hey, guess what? Hannibal's dead. We have his body and his DNA. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna come out of the woodworks as a survivor. I've already patented Hannibal the Cannibal. That's my slogan. And every time it's said or put on a t-shirt, I'm getting profits. Now I'm gonna have a house just like Mason and Margot's, but living nowhere near Mason nor Margot. Maybe living near Margot, because I don't have anything against my girl. It's just her brother that's the problem. But speaking of Margot, did we get flirting between her and Alana? Because I ship it. I do. I want it. I want to see more of it. Especially if Alana keeps turning out looks like she did in this episode. I'm a sucker for a good suit and a good color. When it comes to Bedelia, Margot, and Freddie, they don't play when it comes to fashion. So, like, I'm sorry that Alana almost died when she fell out of the second story and broke almost every bone in her body, but the bounce back is looking good. I kind of love that Alana is in her villain era, though. I call it being proactive, and the cane suits her. Oh, but if later in the season we get a little playoff of Margot and Alana versus, like, Hannibal and Will, I think it'd be cute. I think instead of doing double dates where they go and have dinner, they should all just try to kill each other. I mean, if we can't have peace, we might as well be very fashionable and be the worst that we can be. Mason, it's not good to see you. I did not miss you, and I wish you the worst. What? Mason has no redeeming qualities. Yes, he's a little funny, but he's not funnier than Gideon. And if Gideon's dead, we could have just killed Mason. Hannibal, Mason is a loose end that you should have taken care of. But no, you decided to get him really high in Will's lazy boy and cut up his face and then break his neck. That was weird. That was wild. Hannibal, sir, do better. Jack, he just wants to do good. I feel like he's like, I've already retired / been fired from the FBI. I want to do something good with my life. And yes, I was there for Bella in her final moments, which is what Jack wanted to do and support his wife and be there for her since we first got introduced to her. And now he feels like the only person left is his kind of adopted son, Will, who he did screw over and mess with his mind. And now he's out here still trying to save Will's soul because it's like his last mission. And while I can applaud the dedication, sometimes you just gotta let things go. And 8 months is not long enough. Jack, Alana, Chilton, Mason, I'm just saying, maybe y'all should just let Will go off and be with Hannibal and let them work on their relationship and stop sticking your nose in places that have to do with Hannibal. I can't believe this episode really made me cry on the internet again. Y'all gotta stop. I am excited to see how Chilton's gonna bring together the Ghetto Avengers. I mean, none of y'all are in the best physical or mental space to be going after Hannibal in any way, shape, or form. I mean, when all of you guys had full function of your body, you couldn't bring down one Hannibal. What are y'all gonna do now? What is the plan? How do y'all have a plan? Just let it go. Just let it go. But I know that they won't, and I know that there's just more drama to come. But in the meantime, I want to thank you for being here and watching this with me. And on your way out, if you could do me a quick favor, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, follow my Patreon for full-length reactions to Hannibal Season 2 and Hannibal Season 3 as we go. And that way I can see you next time with another one. Bye, y'all.